My name is Hassan Abakar, presenting to you the topic of cyber warfare and cyber espionage. My Professor Suhaidi Hassan, my colleagues in this course, I say to you, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The introduction of this topic, I may like to start with the cyber attack, because cyber warfare is about how attack is taking place on a cyber on internet. Cyber attack refers to crime activities conducted through the use of information and communication technology. The cyber attacks can be done in several ways. So the attacks were called with different names, such as cyber terrorists, those who are in this involved in this kind of attacks. They were given names. They were given cyber terrorists, cyber spies, cyber thieves, cyber warriors, cyber activists, hackers, etc., based on the operation they engage in. Cyber warfare: probing or penetrating attack on an individual computer or a computer network system through the internet. Exploit weakness, steal information, or conduct sabotage. That is what we call cyber warfare. This attack can be from individual hackers, hacktivist groups, criminal organizations, corrupt businesses, terrorists, and foreign military or government. Cyber warfare attack can be from external body or internal body. External may be those who are not within the same state or government or organization. This is what is happening about malicious viruses spreads to sabotage and break down servers or websites of some organizations or governments. Insiders also can be threats to their organizations if they want to do so, especially those who are in information security or cyber security for that organizations. Maybe if they want to involve themselves in hacking, they can be a serious danger to the organization, and they are very difficult to identify because they were taught to use the organizational tools, passwords, usernames, and other available informations. So they misuse or they abuse the authorization given to them. So cyber warfare, it was divided into espionage. Espionage is an intelligent gathering or data theft And if we go further, we can come to know that it was being initiated from the Chinese peoples. They try to have some information from some governments, information from some organizations and other things. So it was initiated from the Chinese. And another issue is vandalism, defacing web pages, maybe, or using distributed denial of service attack to crack or to run down a website or server of some organization. Sabotage is an important issue in cyber warfare. Sabotage in terms of insertion of malware to the organizational servers or computers or even network. Sabotage can be destruction of data of the information that is passing or that was being used by an organization. Evolution of cyber attacks. If we look at this diagram, we can see that cyber attacks has the historical background from the 2000 by testing some malicious software for the cause of just to make it as a prank or to use it as a remote maintenance for some computers, but later on it become a kind of dangerous or software used to destroy or to harm a particular organization websites or individual computers. It was gone on 2001, 2000. There is TFN attacks in eBay and MSFI. In 2001, it was encountered DNS backbone attack. 2002, SQL scammer. There's Lemma. In 2003, extortion. It was happened that SOC attacks was been the issue until 2009. Since 2000 and before 2009, 2007 botnets, which we have discussed in the last topic about malware, viruses and malware threats. 2009 cybercrime, Compica virus is one of the renowned attack. Until now, we have cyber war, which was an issue to crack government attack governments internally that is in a hidden agenda, maybe physically. In most of the cases now, physical war is not been an issue, but the cyber war, which is kind of a hidden and serious attack in the systems of government to crack the government down, to sabotage the government efforts. Cyber war in the 20th and 21st centuries. We look at some case studies that happens in some countries of the world about cyber war, especially using DDoS, that is distributed denial of service attack. In South Korea, on the July 4, 2009, a DDoS attack took down US and South Korean government commercial websites. Christian on January 18, 2009, a DDoS attack shuttered 2 to 3 of the nation's 4 ISPs for several days, denying internet access to most of the population during a time of growing political unrest. And another issue about Tatarstan, in June 2009, the president of Tatarstan's website was knocked offline and internet access was lost in an attack that he attributes to the Russian Federal Security Services. Another attack about United States on April 21st April 2009, the Wall Street Journal reported that security around the Pentagon's multi-billion-dollar Joint Strike Fighter project was compromised, and several terabytes of data were stolen by unknown hackers, presumed to be from the People's Republic of China. So, but let us look back to the attacks that is physical, apart from psychological war. The physical war, nowadays, most of the issue were combined, both physical and psychological war. In terms of, if you look at war between Chechnya and Russia around 1997, it has an issue of both physical and psychological war was happened. The war against Russia, war against Chechnya physically, and also the around 2003 they tried to attack the Chechnya government's websites. Also, if we look at the attack of September 11, 2009 in the USA on World Trade Center, it's also an issue of physical and also psychological attack at the same time. And another issue can be the issue of this current war in the world of Islamic countries like Syria, Libya, even Nigeria and other countries. The most of the war involves the use of the physical and psychological or cyber warfare. So we have to look at cyber law. Cyber law, there are laws. Categorically, laws can be domestic law, international law, laws of war, rules of engagement, kinetic, stroke electronic. Domestic law may be a particular country law. Then the international law, which was agreed upon by all the government of states. And the laws of war are there, but most of the countries actually they are not abiding by it, especially the superpowers, because they were involved in many of these kind of attacks and they are not being punished by any penalty, and this is what causes other countries to engage in these activities, and it involves of destruction of many resources including human lives. Then cyber espionage. Cyber espionage are more on pervasive, and the People's Republic of China are the leading group in such activities. In December 2009 and 2007, about 300 British companies claimed to be under attacks by Chinese organizations. In conclusion, we can say that cyber warfare can be from individual hackers, group of people or organization, governments, and also it is the types of cyber crime. Thank you very much for listening.